So what's up everyone, welcome back to the channel. Yesterday we did a thing. We did something new with the ducks and we got them a new net. We finally found a poultry netting. You know, most of it's out of stock. But we found one on Facebook Marketplace and got a great deal with it, and it actually came with another energizer which frees us up to do even more stuff. So we're gonna see if this actually kept the ducks in, because the sheep and goat netting just wasn't doing it. They're just walking through. This netting is almost basically brand new. Well, part of it was brand new, and I'll explain that in a second. But we'll see if this actually kept the ducks in. If this did, this will make things a lot easier, and you know, it'll get the poop out of our driveway finally.
I don't know about you, but I just think that's such a cool sight right there with the fog. It's just pretty cool. And sure enough, check it out. The duck stayed in. It actually worked. So it's still a little bit early. I want to see if they laid their egg or not yet, but it looks like it actually worked. Well, I left this down to see if they'd actually lay eggs in here, and I put one in here. So let's see if they actually used it. Uh-oh. Okay, that was the one that I put. Did you guys lay your eggs around here somewhere? Or is it still too early? Ducks lay their eggs in the morning. Oh, look at this. There's another one right here. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be so easy. Look at that. There's another one. Good job, duckies. Let's see, can we find another one? Let's see. Yep. And there's two more right there. Look at that. This is gonna make things incredibly easy now. Instead of trying to go around and hunt for their eggs every morning all over this, what? They've laid them all over about 3 acres. Kind of just depending on where they end up in the morning. Now, I can get their eggs in 30 seconds. So the story is with this netting here, you know, if you try and go find this on Premier One or basically any other website, they're sold out right now just because the world. But this netting here, found it on Facebook Marketplace. I always have my alerts on to where if there's something that I need, I already have it typed in to where I get a notification if it ever comes up for sale. Well, this came up for sale, real close to us. But the only issue is this. Let me show you. The people that we bought it from actually cut the net. They actually cut it right here. Because what they did is they used this right around their chicken coop, and they had a, you know, permanent chicken coop, and they're just trying to keep the raccoons and predators out, and it worked great for them. But they got out of chickens, and they still had, you know, 100+ feet of basically brand new net. It was still brand new. It was still wrapped how Premier One wraps it. And I was like, okay, you know what? I think I can, you know, kind of weave it back together and, you know, kind of clamp it back together. Well, let me show you what I did. So I got like some 17 gauge galvanized wire, and I laid the net out and matched up the these things here. And because, you know, this is how much that there was remaining, I couldn't really tie this together, and I can't do like the whole crimping and cramping and whatever to try and make this brand new like the way you're supposed to. So I just took some 17 gauge wire and went across and went around, went the other way, and then kind of just tied it off and went all the way down. And when I took the tester, you know what, lit up 8K, so I'm pretty happy with it. So now that we got that poultry netting, what that also allows us to do is in a couple days, well, maybe another week or so, get these guys out of here and put them with the rest of the flock. Let's check it out. Good morning, little duckies. Good morning. Morning, guys. How you guys doing? Your first couple days out in the world? Handling it okay? Yeah, you are. Look at that. You guys are doing good. You guys are doing real good. Now, normally if I had a whole bunch of ducks in here, I'd move this, you know, another 8 feet or whatever, give them new ground. But there's 3, so they can be in here for a few days. But it does look like they need a refill on this. Well, here you go, little guys. Okay? Here's some more food for you, okay? You guys doing good? Yeah, I know, it's scary. It's a scary big world out there, okay? And now for the even littler ducklings. Morning, guys. You guys under here? You guys cold? You say hi? Okay, easy, easy, easy. Okay, there they go. And there's Tiny. I think his name will be forever Tiny, because look at him. My gosh, that's what like a week and a half, 2 weeks does in difference in comparison. That's nuts how much they grow. Look at that. Doing all good. Okay, I'll get out of here. I'll get out of here. We are getting, whoa, look at that sun. Wow. We were getting everything done really quick, really early. Now we gotta go check on the cows. And they're all the way out. They're pretty far away. What a cool picture that is. If I can get closer, that's a screenshot worthy right there. That's pretty cool. Alright, that's cooler. That's way cooler. Wow. That's just impressive. Look at this though. Okay, is this ridiculous or what? This is why I carry the camera out with the tripod. Because the spiders, I don't know if you can see all those lines. That's all spiders. The spiders this year have been absolutely ridiculous. Alright, there's Chocolate Chip. That's the guy that we were kind of just wondering about the other day, making sure he was alright. And you know what? He looks just fine. He's doing just fine. Oh good, I think he was just sleepy. Cows, I haven't even been back fencing them yet. I left a back fence from a paddock a few days ago, and just letting them kind of continually graze and just rolling up a wire, letting them go to the next one. So they're gonna stay here in this paddock for another day. They have a lot of grass, and with the amount of Bermuda that we have here, they can eat on it for another day. That stuff's gonna be gone and dormant in the very, very near future. So we're gonna take kind of as much as that as we can, but still leaving some. That way we can let the cool season's grasses grow up in front of the cows a little bit. But today, all we're gonna do is we're gonna go find a spot, and we're gonna set up the paddocks for the next few days. So come along. And here, look, I'm gonna show you right now how I set up the paddocks. See, way over there, see that first wood post? Every one of these posts, doesn't matter which one it is, they're 25 feet apart. So I can kind of guess. Now I know this side over here, going that way, it's about 350 feet, because I didn't do the line completely straight, and that's okay. And going this way, it's about 250. Right around there, about 250. So I know that I can do some math real quick. 25, 50, 75, 100. So that right there gives us about 25,000 square feet, which is a little more than half an acre. And with the way that they're eating right now, and the way that the grass looks over here, I'm gonna give them a tiny bit more than that. We'll go 25, 50, 75, 100, 125. And we'll probably set up the wire right here for the first paddock. So that gives us just under, 3/4 of an acre. Well shoot, the card filled up on that, so I don't know how much of it you guys saw, but we're gonna go set up another paddock now. Man, am I messing up today? When I was setting up that paddock, I just forgot to turn the camera on. Just, that's what happens sometimes. But what I want to show you is, back here, most people go, man, that's a terrible looking paddock, it looks really weedy. And it is weedy, there's a lot of goat weed. It's probably the tallest goat weed on the property over there. And, a lot of people will say, oh, you should mow that down, you should mow that down. Well, reason why I'm not right now, and I say right now because I will, when I walk through there, when I set up that line right through there, when I'm walking through there and all I'm seeing is goat weed, I'm seeing three things. Goat weed, some blackberries, and then a lot of new Indian grass. It's really weird. For some reason, where the goat weed is pretty strong and heavy, that's where the Indian grass grows up like the later that year, or maybe even the following year. Because let me show you. Over back that way, last year the goat weed was really bad over there, and this year that turned into our Indian grass field, and we still have a lot of the Indian grass still. It's trying to grow. It's not really growing because it's not warm enough for it to grow, but it's trying to grow, and we're gonna take it, not all the way down, but we're gonna take it. And hopefully when the cows are over there searching through the goat weed to find the Indian grass, they trample a lot of it. And then Once we know that this is kind of done, we'll come through and we'll clip this off and get it ready for next year, because it's yeah, it is weedy. But hey, if it turned out to be what it did last year, and over there to where that grew up, basically there's a whole maybe 500 by 200 foot section completely all Indian grass, and that saved our butts, especially in the really heat of the summer. We're able to slow the cows there for a couple days, because that Indian grass gets up to like here, and they were able to eat on it for a couple days, and it slowed us up. It slowed us up to where we can give the rest of the farm time to recover. So that's what, you know, if you see that really weedy paddock there, that's why we're not mowing it. Well, shoot, that was super productive. Got myself set up for the next few days. Took care of all the animals. Shoot, it's like not even 9 o'clock yet. Great. What I think that means is that I'm gonna run to the store and maybe get started on a couple other projects. Hopefully this makes a vlog, but that poultry netting is coming big time in handy, because now we have our sheep and goat netting freed up, and we got another one of these, and that is huge, because those are kind of pricey from Premier One. So that either gives us a backup or allows us to do something else, which we might take advantage of. So with that, hit that subscribe button down below, ring the notification bell so you get notified when we put up new videos. Hit the like button because it really does help with the YouTube algorithm, and drop a comment if you like. And then, remember, about less than a week left for these shirts if you guys want them. We've had quite a few orders already, so hey, get your shirt. Later. Bye.